don't think it's dealing with things like NAFTA. I think it's more of tax cuts, tax credits, tax rate cuts. That's what it's going to take to get this country moving again.
Thank you. Okay, another one. Each district, each congressional district is unique. For example, you take a district like Bud Kramer's old district in North Alabama, Huntsville, Decatur, places like that, very dependent on defense and aerospace contracting. What do you see as your role to advocate for this district? What makes this district unique? How can you represent this district?
You know, I've made mention of this a lot of times. I have worked in different parts of the country, and there's no place I'd rather be than West Tennessee. I mean, I love it here. But as a congressman, what we have to offer here is a lot. We've got the mega site it's almost in full swing in the south part of the district in Haywood County. We've got the port in Lake County that we can get moving and, man, can be great for industry. You've got I-69 that's coming up the west side of the district. It's already in motion. We've got Memphis. We've got the Mississippi River on the left. On the west side. We've got the Tennessee River on the right side. We have got every piece of the puzzle. But again, we need a good salesman. We need a guy that's going to get out there, that's going to work. I mean, look, I'm 37 years old, brother, and I've got energy. I go to daylight to dark. And this is important to the people of this district. This is a team sport, folks. We sing together, we swim together. This is not about one part of the district doing well and the other part not. I think we've seen that. This is about working together, me working with areas like Madison County, like Dyer County, like Lake County, like Haywood County, and moving forward. But again, we need policy changes, but we are very unique. We've got Memphis, we've got FedEx. I mean, you know, we've got a lot to offer. You've got Clarksville with the new plant that they're putting in up there that's in. The solar panels, I believe it's Hemlock, that we have just, man, we've got a lot to offer. And you know, for too long, this end of the state has been behind. And we've got great our educational system's great with schools like Union and Martin. But we need a good salesman, and it's going to take some work. And we can make it happen.
Okay, and back to a national question. Do you support the new health care legislation? Would you vote to repeal or replace the Obama health care initiative?
I met with a business the other day in Union City, and this fellow employs 450 people. And he called all of them in a room, and he said, it's this simple. He says, you can vote for Stephen Fincher, and I am in favor of repealing the Obamacare, the health care plan. And he said he's going to try to repeal it, defund it, whatever we can do. Or you can vote for his opponent, and you'll all be out of work in 2 or 3 years, because under the health care plan, he's going to be forced to do things that cost him profit and cost his company from making a profit in what he's in business for. And you want to get somebody's attention, you talk about them losing their jobs. One, it's unconstitutional. Two, it's punishing the job creators with forcing them to provide health insurance. You know, I was with Congressman Phil Rowe. He and I spent Monday a week ago together, all day in Clarksville. And he was a doctor who represents the 1st District of Tennessee. And he said, Stephen, there were 10 doctors in the Republican caucus in Congress. And he had half of the health care bill with him. He carried it around all day with him. It was this tall, half of it. And he says, you know, not one of us was consulted about this health care bill. My gripe with Congress, on both sides, is that I'm a farmer, I'm a businessman, I love balance sheets, budgets, that's what drives me. But when it comes to writing a health care bill, we should listen to the doctors. Doesn't that make sense? When it comes to, if you want farming advice, I can give you farming advice, I can give you balance sheet advice, I can give you budgets. When it comes to financial regulation, you should talk to the guys in financial regulation. For too long, our representatives, many of them, have gone to Washington and slammed the door in the face of the voters